Hello everyone, welcome to my channel today. So glad to be with you. In today's topic named Undercover Boss, I'll be telling you my life experience. Okay? Now, as parents, we always rush out in the morning, taking our kids to school. I do wake up by 5 a.m. and then I get the kids ready, then we drive off. You actually have to drive fast because you need to beat the traffic, unless you guys are gonna be late to school. So, as usual, when we get to the school, everybody's in a haste. It's like every parent, we're all in a haste. So we have to greet one another. Hello, hi, how are you today? How's everything? How are the kids? As you're saying these things, you're just moving straight on to go and hand over your kids to their class teachers, to their various class teachers. There's this particular lady that I always greet very well. She took a liking to me and I to her. So sometimes we do strike up conversations about our kids, and it's always been nice. I would say it's been a nice one all this while. Now, one day, the PTA meeting, you know what is called PTA meeting, Parents Teachers Association meeting, is a meeting where parents have to gather. If there are some things they notice in the school, they have to talk about it so that the administration of the school will have to work on that. If there are complaints, they have to bring up the topics and then it will be discussed. In this PTA meeting, we usually have the ESCO members. The ESCO members are called the executive members. So they have their own seats, okay? While we, the other parents, we have where we sit as well. There's a particular seat that was reserved for the proprietress. And honestly, I reserved the seat for that my friend, the parent that I always greet very well, and because I came very early, so I said anytime she arrives, then she can get sit beside me so that we can have some little tete-a-tete. You understand? Surprisingly, I saw her. She was seated on the seat that was reserved for the proprietress. Hold on a second. Seriously? What exactly is happening here? I couldn't get to I couldn't get my mind together, so I had to walk up to her. So she was like, "Hi Jennifer, good to see you. How's everything? How about the kids?" We greeted. And I asked her, I said, "Is this a mistake that you're sitting here?" Because honestly I don't understand. She was smiling and then she was like, "Hi Jennifer." Really? From the confidence, it was quite clear to me that that's her seat. She is the proprietress. Yes, she is the proprietress. Oh my god. I've always heard. I've never seen the proprietress. I never knew who the proprietress was because I heard that the proprietress of that school is the former governor, the former governor's wife. So naturally, you will expect the her to be with securities, some kind of entourage, some kind of. In fact, what even confused me the most was how come none of the teachers, because when we come to school, the teachers will all greet us, good morning, welcome ma'am, good morning, welcome ma'am. And that's exactly the same way they greet her. So how come the teachers never gave her any special treatment? How come that she brings a very little child to school? Because I know that all her kids are all grown-ups. Could it be the grandchild? In fact, I had a lot of thoughts in my mind while the PTA meeting was going on. I must tell you, I must confess, I lost track of the topic that we were discussing. No, yeah, seriously, I lost track. And In fact, I asked myself, is it that the staff, they are as clueless as I am? Or was it a direct instruction from their boss that they should never disclose her identity by giving her some kind of special greeting or special treatment? Well, that was my experience. And from this experience, I learned two things. There are so many lessons to learn from it anyway, but I'm just going to mention just two. Number one, I learned that it's good to be nice to people always. It's good to be nice to people always, because you never can tell who you're dealing with. Maybe it's going to be your destiny helper, maybe it's going to be your in law in the future, maybe it's going to be one thing or the other. You don't know how you guys gonna meet yourself. Okay? Now, the second lesson I learned is that there is beauty in simplicity and humility. There is beauty in simplicity and humility. I mean, I was on the lookout for someone who will have all the security entourage always coming around her and all that. I never saw one, so that's why I never knew that she was the one. So that's my story for today. I hope you have learned something just like I did. You can drop your own lessons on the comment section. Tell me what you have learned. And I also want to tell you that I welcome new ideas, I welcome new opinions, so that we'll continue to make valuable content for every one of you that are my viewers. Remember, for my Facebook friends, I really want to thank you all for your kind comments, your kind wishes, and I'll tell you guys to please like and share the video, okay? Now, for my YouTube friends, and I would like you guys to please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell, so that when I produce more videos, you will be able to see it and then learn something from that. Thank you all for listening. I remain your host, Jenny Chichi. See you in my next video. Bye for now.